Hello, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home. You're welcome to Citizen Information Network, CIN. My name is Akporero Henry Akpos, and remember, 2019 election is just around the corner, and a lot of political parties and candidates are actually jostling for different positions and seats across Nigeria. Today, I have the candidate that actually vying for one of the seats of the Federal House of Representatives, representing the the Action Democratic Party. I beg your pardon. I present to you Barrister Clement Seyi. Sir, it's nice to have you on the program, sir.
My pleasure.
Sir, from your resume, your profile that we read, it says that you actually reside in the UK.
Yes,
or you came back to contest. What is actually the motivations for you to come back and lead your people here in Surulere too?
Yes, I believe that I have something to offer to society, and so that's my main motivation, and also because the lack of progress within my community, which is Surulere too, and I felt that I should be able to do maybe a catalyst to begin to develop Surulere too. Again, that's why.
Okay. So, have you heard any political positions before, or
no?
Wow.
I've held public office position in the UK, but not political position.
Okay, sir. Being that, what are the different areas and strategies that the Action Democratic Party ADP, what are your strategies that you put in place to defeat the parties like the All Progressive Congress, the People's Democratic Party? How do you plan on doing this, sir?
I think we have the most progressive program for the community, and our campaign has focused very much on the grassroots. We've not taken anything for granted. We know we don't have the resources they have. We don't have the money they have. So we've gone right to the grassroots to see and interact with people. And the more we interact with people, they can see the difference between ourselves and the APC, the PDP. They know that we understand their plight. They know we care about them, and that's been a trump card for us.
Well, sir, you just mentioned the people know that you care about them. They know that you understand their plight and everything that they think that they need. Now, sir, I'll ask you this: how have you been able to gain the people's trust here in Surulere too? What are those measures that you've been able to put in place to make them see you as the person that will grant their request when you get to the Federal House?
Okay. I think it's, they say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I don't know if you've heard that phrase before.
Okay.
It means that we are tried and tested. Before I launched my political career, I had a charity that has programs. And these programs include loan for women to start business and to expand their business, health check, annual health check, and free after-school lessons for children. So they can see that we have a track record. We have promised, we have delivered. And that's the difference between ourselves and those that up until now they've always elected. They've promised, they've never delivered. So we've promised, we've delivered even before we got to offers. So that gives us a lot of credibility, and people will say if they can do that without being in office, then they could do more if they're in office. So that has worked for us.
Wow. Well, sir, the different programs that you've done, I checked on your Twitter handle, and then I saw Show Money. Okay. That you've been going around giving free interest loans to traders, and according to one of the videos, you said that you've actually provided these loans for up to, you're targeting 10,000 families.
Yes.
But then you've already provided for more than 600.
As of today, it's over 1,000 now.
It's 1,000 now.
Yeah, it's over 1,000.
Wow. Sir, there is this ongoing saying that trader money. That is, federal government is actually using trader money to canvass for votes. Do you see Show Money as anything related to that kind of ideology, sir?
Not at all. First, we started before trader money.
Wow.
Show money has been around before trader money. I would say trader money is actually trying to copy what we've achieved. We didn't start ours as a political vehicle. We started ours even before we thought about politics. We just thought that if we had the political platform, it would give it a broader appeal, which has worked for us because before we launched our political ambition, not many people heard about show money. Some people have collected, only those who have collected, who have applied, knew about it. The general populace didn't know about it. But once we brought it into the political fray, everybody knew about it, which is what we're trying to achieve because we were not hitting the target we wanted to. The first year of operation, I think only about 400 people collected and only about 700 applied for it. And our target being 1,000, we needed to do something to raise the profile, raise the publicity around the program. And since we came into the political fray, the application has gone up because now people know about it. We're now processing close to 3,000 applications. So that has helped. And also in terms of trader money, I don't know who's collected trader money. I don't. There may be some people who collected it, but I don't know who's collected it. But go to the markets in Surulere one, and you will see many people have collected show money.
Okay. Well, sir, I've had to say show money is a nice initiative.
Thank you.
But sir, I was actually going through your profile, and I saw you emphasize more on healthcare. You know, you had this thing for health, and then from also digging through facts, I saw that your dad and your son, they are a little health challenges, sir.
Okay.
Do you think you are experiencing these kind of challenges? Is it like a motivation for you to focus on health?
No, I think I've both been connected with health for a long time. My mom was the chief matron of Lagos State, so I grew up within the health professional environment. I remember many years ago when my mom was posted to Epe, and we stayed with her. We used to stay in the hospital with her. So I grew up within that environment. And also, whilst in the UK, I worked a lot with the healthcare sector. I was the general counsel to one of the biggest private hospitals in the UK. I'm currently the non-executive director of the NHS, National Health Service in the UK. I'm also the chair of the infrastructure committee of the NHS. So my committee looks after the real estate and the IT for the NHS. So I've always been involved in health, and I know the importance of health because my mom, being a chief matron, drove emphasized health as a key to everything. And so that health has always been with me, and I know the importance of health because, as I said, I've been close to hospitals. I know that health is wealth. No matter how much money you have, if you're not healthy, you're in trouble.
Wow. All right, sir. I'll move to your political party now.
Okay.
The Action Democratic Party. Okay. Sir, do you see your political party as strong enough? Is it popular enough? Okay. Or what are those mechanisms that you're using to let the electorates know more, like the symbols of your political parties?
Okay.
You know, they're familiar with some other parties. What are those things that you're putting in place to make them know that, okay, this is my party? Forget about my name now, you know my name, but my political party, they have to know. What are those means, sir?
We've been using all the media that we could muster: social media, print media, posters, banners, and then door-to-door canvassing to make people recognize the symbol of my party, which is a hand holding a book, because we believe very much in education. We do that. We also have a gubernatorial candidate who's been touring the radio waves and the TV waves. So that way we're getting the name known. Considering the fact that the party is less than 2 years old, I think we've done wonderful in Lagos particularly. The other parties that have been around for longer and that people didn't know them. I think we've done a fantastic job, even if we say so ourselves.